Um. Okay. Now I think this is my last video. I try to recall. Maybe it's last one. So now this question is very tricky. But if you not on the test case, I think this question is still straightforward. So I will quickly go through this question. So here I had four test case, four loop, four requirement we need to follow. Now let's see. So how many can we ask? Okay, so many can we ask this question. Now let's quickly go through the question. Question is string to integer. So implement the my itoi function, which convert a string to a 32-bit size integer. The algorithm for my and then this function, right, is as follow. So white space in the lower and leading white space, silence. So determine the silence by checking if the next character is minus or plus, assuming positivity is near present. The conversion read the integer by skipping leading zero until non-digit character is encountered or the end of the string is reached. If no digit was read, then results zero. So routing, if the integer is out of 32-bit side integer range, okay, then route the integer to remain in the range, especially integer less than minus 2 to power 31 should be routed. Okay, now you can see here. Now, okay, so I can use this test case. So you can see here, I will use this test case. Now go minus one. So here just follow the full requirement just one by one. So the question should be simple. So now for example, is the zero is string, right? The space minus 042. Now, so we have one pointer, right? We will point to the first character. Now here the question say, ignore any leading white space, right? So now we have pointer point to the first character, check in the first character is white space or not. But okay, now we know it's white space, right? So we need to skip this one. And now we find out this character also space, we also skip. So here we get one hint. So here can be zero over more than zero space, right? So which means we can use the while rule or for loop. Any loop we can use just one purpose. We need to skip all the white space. Here more than one more than zero white space, right? So must be we here using the while loop. So in the first step, leading leading zero, so we can use the while loop because we keep asking, right? You are not white space or not? You are white space or not, right? Simple, right? You using while loop. The second step, we need to mean silence a determinant sign by checking if the last character is minus and plus, right? So here you can see it's minus. Now we need to do one thing here. We need to check the character. Okay, when we finish this first, we need to key asking the given string. We need to get owner's white space name. We need to check the second space. What is the silence? So we need to check. Okay, it's minus. Okay, we can use the variable to maintain the silence. Now we get negative negative one, right? But here to only test case. Maybe here is plus, right? If we plus, I here for example, now here's not minus is plus. Now here is simple, we just okay, we just maintain the silence. But it possible have, yeah, one test case happen, right? It can be minor and plus. It can be two, right? More than two silence, or minor minor and a plus plus. So here, if in this case, if we have this kind of test case, we do one thing. If we find it, we get the first test case, but we move to next character, it's still silence. Okay, we just it's not valid, right? It's not valid given string. It's not possible, right? It's two silence. It's not make sense. So if this situation happen, if we encounter this situation, we just return like that. Yeah, because we just return zero like that. But it still have one test case we need to care. Maybe here no silence, just no silence. It can be happen, right? If no silence, we can say it's the positive. It's a right. It's positive, right? So they have many test case. More than two silence or more than two silence is invalid. So you just remember this one, or is plus or minus, either one, right? And then actually will no silence. So it's fine. If no silence, we will say, so we will create a variable. Maybe we can call a silence. So it should be one. One represent positive. Negative one represent negative, right? So simple. So here plus side, we got a plus side over nothing. So we can use initial define the sentence equal to one like that. Now we third step. The question say is conversion by skipping leading zero, right? So do you think it's a number? No, it's not possible, right? It's leading the. We never saw this zero before any number, right? It's not make sense, So that's why here say skipping leading zero. Now here we think one thing. Do it's possible having more than 10? Yeah, right. Maybe 2, 3, 4 0 as leading zero, right? It's possible. So here also using a while loop to skip all the leading zero. Like that. Yeah, simple, right? Now, okay. Now here we can see the routing. Okay. So we need to take care of this condition. So before we can see here the constraint. So you can see it's less than 200. So do you think 9 times we have 209? Now just we get the product of the 209. What happened? So you can over the integer, right? We know be integer that maximum equal to power of 31, right? So so here should be 209. It definitely over in the 2 power 31, right? So here we cannot use the integer. Here we must be use the bigger one comparing integers. So we know here we can use the long. Long is greater than is bigger, right? Can store more number. So right, so if using room number, and then we need to check if the current sum we have the 9 plus 9. Sorry, here's not here's not time. It should be 9 append the 9. Just have 209. You can imagine dot 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 dot. We have this number. So here that's why we need to use the oh sorry. So here we should be creating a sound. The sound. So each time we go go through each character, we should get each character, and then we need to check the current sound is greater than the maximum integer or not. If yes, okay, actually we don't need to go through the rest of character, right? Because we know the sign is greater than the maximum integer. We just directly return integer dot maximum. So here I can say integer next name here now routed to -2 power 2 of 31 over here. Okay, oh sorry, I forgot the -1. So if greater than this one, we know here already told us if the current sign is greater than maximum, we just directly return maximum like that. So I think this question is not hard. So just follow the 4 step one by one. We just thinking each requirement this require using a while loop or not, or using a if statement or not. Like that, we just consider all the test case you can take care of, right? Like that. Now quickly go through the coding. Now here I create this standards. So first day, just I mentioned before, we need to check how many white space occur in a given string, right? So now we're using a while loop, and then second step, we need to check. So here is one. One mean is positive, right? Now here we need to check the current character is the minus or not. If yes, okay, we just change it the silence to -1 and I plus. Now third step, we already mentioned we have, you can see here is -1 042. Here now only one 0, right? Make it can maybe multiple 0. So here we also using the while loops. We need to skip all the 0. Now next step, final step. Now we need to check if the current sign is greater than the maximum or not. Now maybe it's minimum, right? So we using here, we're using two if statement to check. You are greater than maximum or less than minimum. If yes, we just directly return the integer that minimum value here also over the maximum value, and then we need to return a sum. Okay, you can see I pass all the test case. I big 100%. Now quickly go through the time complexity. Okay, sometimes you don't need to confuse. Since I use the while loop, I use the 3 while loops. Since the time complexity is very big. No, actually not. I just go through the given string. We just go through each character only once, right? Even though here like I use the multiple while loop, but actually I just go through one character only once. Now, so I would say the time complexity is b of n. The space complexity is constant time because I didn't use HR space, right? So thank you watching the video.